with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So met up with the little bro yesterday, fucking for dinner. Little bro, he's not fucking little, that's for sure. I'm glad he doesn't know jujitsu. I was tempted to tell him to start, but then I was like, the world doesn't need that. The world doesn't need a fucking crazy redhead just being able to choke cunts out. He's already big and strong enough as it is. Just fucking leave it there. If I didn't know jits, I reckon the only chance I'd have against him now is fucking just wearing him out, because he is chain smoking some darts, that's for sure. Wow. On a cigarette smoke to air ratio, I think he's going about 60-40. 60% of the time he inhales, this is just in general life, it's cigarette smoke. The other 40 is oxygen, just enough to keep the brain alive. It's a lot of fucking darting. I had a couple of puffs because he's got this shit, it's like chop chop fucking home tobacco. And the guy he's with, that's another story. But the guy he's with is like, that's fucking strong tobacco. So I'm like, give us a little fucking toke. So I had 2 tokes on his dart, hadn't had a dart in fucking quite a while, and it's strong shit. I don't even think I could get through a whole dart, to be honest. And he's just fucking nailing them. So my brother's come down. He's on the disability thing. It's called NDIS or some shit like that. I can only imagine that's National Disability Insurance Scheme or something. But he has an account, I think it's $150,000 a year. So disabled people get $150,000 a year into this account, and they can use it for specific things like fucking, I don't know, education, some shopping, activity, all that sort of shit. Doctors, I don't know what else. But this trip to Sydney has been paid for through the NDIS thing. But he's had to come down with a social worker. And the social worker is fucking sweet. It's just so he fucking takes his medication. Like, he's fucked up so many times that now they're like, no, we're coming to give you the medication, and if you don't take it, we're taking you away. So a chaperone had to come and hang out. So this guy, this social worker, he's just hanging out with the Boyles, and it's weird. Like, it's not weird that he's there. It's just like he's one of my brother's mates, but it's weird having someone from the outside just like inspect your family. That's the thing with families. They need to stay closed. You don't need outsiders observing. That's the last thing you need with a family, because everyone in a family is retarded. But everyone in the family has accepted everyone's retardation. So everyone's comfortable with each other. Everyone's comfortable with each other's mental illnesses, retardations, autisms, ADHDs, alcoholisms. Like, there's no one at the table that is of sound mind. This is every family as well. There's no family that's exempt. So we went to this Malaysian restaurant last night, and it was full downstairs. So they put us upstairs in this room just by ourselves, which is a good thing. We shouldn't be all together out there in public amongst other humans. We should be isolated somewhere. And so we're upstairs and we're just ordering, and everyone's eating, and it's a nice time. And I'm looking over and I'm watching the social worker watch us, and I'm like, everyone's holding it together pretty good at the moment. My brother's fucking sitting there eating his laksa. My kids are holding it together. My dad, he doesn't know what's going on, but he's not saying anything too stupid. Dad's wife, she's holding it together. I'm holding it together. I'm like, this is almost like the picture of a functional family. If you just walked in on this, you would say these guys have got it together. But that's a fucking deceiving sample size. You're there for an hour. If this was like a week together, then you would start seeing the real shit. So the social worker's probably looking at us just going, yeah, these guys seem normal. These guys seem put together. But what he doesn't see is the reality is my brother's not the only one at the fucking table that's fucking insane. And to be fair, he seems the least insane at the moment. He seems fucking good. He looks healthy. He was dressed good. Just that fucking dart smoking. Jesus Christ. So we're going to meet again today. We're going to head over to Manly and fucking, I don't know, check out what's going on there. I haven't been to Manly in fucking probably 15 years. It's been a long time. I used to drink at the Stain a bit. I used to love that fucking place, actually. But the problem is, Manly's on the other side of the harbour. So if you missed like the last ferry or the last train from Manly, you're fucked. It's like a $70, $80 fucking taxi back, or you're just stranded. And who wants to leave to catch a fucking ferry all the way back to the other side of the fucking city when you're in the middle of a fucking sesh? No one. So I got stranded out there multiple times. So we're heading to Manly, and then on the way back we'll go check out Vivid, the Light Festival, and that'll fucking do. Yeah, that'll do for today. If you are enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you the fuck later.